Hi everyone, my name is Raika Kilshaw, and I'll be presenting my pitch for Standard Bank's My Budget app for better budgeting and healthier financial decisions. So this presentation is aimed at the designing, the development, and the implementation of a Standard Bank budgeting product. It's important for Standard Bank clients and the economy at large to be budgeting. We all know that it's important to budget, but why is it important for individuals? Well, because it helps users track their spending, save more money, and reach their goals faster. A budget also helps users make better financial decisions, get out of debt, and prepare for emergencies. By budgeting, they'll always have money for their needs and spend according to their priorities. The presentation plan going forward will be as follows. I'll be moving through the target audience, the research conducted, the formats that the product will take place in, the design of the product, and the schedule and the budget going forward with the product. So the target audience falls mostly between the 30 to 50-year-old bracket, skewed towards women 60-40. These will largely be millennials, but also Gen X. Most of these individuals in the brackets are digital natives and have watched the rise of technology through their youth. There will be mid-level professionals who aim on making better financial decisions, starting to think about their financial future and retirement. These mid-level professionals are becoming more and more responsible, and there are more things that they need to seriously consider and budget towards as they age. The LSM bracket is between 5 and 8, where their monthly income is between 13,000 and 46,300 Rand. A persona based on this target market is Iman Haswari. She is 36 years old. She is a wife and a mother to two children by the ages of 13 and 18 years old. Iman is currently an intermediate developer where she has a after-tax income of 32,000 Rand. She's tech-savvy and a digital native, as she's been in the IT space for 8 years after moving over from a retail job. Iman is entering a new era in her life where she's becoming more conscious of spending and saving as her children are also aging. She finds that in this new chapter of her life where she needs to budget for a lot more than just her children's schooling, as she also needs to consider their social lives and lives after high school, where they'll be entering university, and their lives after that. So for the research that has been conducted, we're first going to be looking at Standard Bank's existing platforms and designs. So the research has been conducted across the main website, which is the Standard Bank website, and the UCount Rewards website. By looking at the main website, we can see that the color palette that they've stuck with have been blue hues and oranges. On the UCount Rewards website, we can see that they've used a lot of purple and magenta colors. Similarities between the two websites are that their designs are simple yet engaging, and they both have gradients in their color blocks. The gradient also adds a more interesting and depthful image. They also have a good use of white space and contrasting colors. Moving on to research that has been conducted on the existing budgeting apps, we'll first be looking at Good Budget, which is a budgeting app that has been designed for couples so that they can budget together. So the Good Budget app allows their users to be able to sync and share their budgets. It also allows for the couples to save for bigger expenses, and it allows them to pay off debt. Pocket Guard has been nominated as the best budgeting app to prevent overspending. So Pocket Guard calculates the numbers to show how much spendable money the user will have after setting aside enough money for bills, goals, and necessities. The user is able to view and organize upcoming payments in advance, and they are able to plan and organize how and when the debt will be paid off. Moving on to our last budgeting app, Mint has been voted as the best overall budgeting app and is the #1 most downloaded personal finance app. So I can guarantee that this is a good example for inspiration and overall input for the Standard Bank My Budget app. So Mint allows the user to save for goals, whether this be saving for a house or any other preparation for the future. It also allows the user to track bills to prevent overdraft payments, and it also has insights called Mintsights, which is quite interesting, where they have AI monitoring the expenditure and calculating patterns in the user's spending and savings. The users are also able to hold all the different accounts in one place. So the formats of the final product, they will be designed on a web application, for mobile application, and they'll also be smartwatch compatible so that the users can budget on the go. The web application will be built with responsive design, therefore it will be compatible with iPads and all tablets. So introducing My Budget for better budgeting and healthier financial decisions, a product aimed at middle income clients who should track their money expenditure and savings. So budget allocation and money monitoring is a big part or a big factor of the My Budget app. My Budget enables allocated budgeting to various categories. So as we can see on the left image, we have food and takeaways and vehicle expenses as examples of categories. You're also able to monitor this. You're also able to monitor your spend, and the app also provides updates against the actual expenditure and budgeted spend. So as you can see on the second image by Budget Compare, it is currently calculating the average spend versus the expenditure within the duration of April to May spending. So you can see average spending pattern is allocated to the orange color, and April to May spending is in a purple color, so able to check what that looks like against the average and how you were sticking to that or going against it. The My Budget app allows for incentive saving and also consolidates debt. So users are provided with updates in real time based off their budget and spending. As you can see in the left image under Wealth Health Insights, the application is encouraging and reassuring the user that they are in fact doing great and sticking towards their budget for the month. It also indicates how many days are left within the monthly budget. Users can also earn badges based on their saving, spending, and debt payoff. This is in collaboration with the UCount Rewards program with the UCount Rewards. This also incentivizes their savings and consolidating their debt. So as you can see in the second image where it has been circled, it is further encouraging the user and also stating that the users earned a Trackstar badge. So these badges will be collected and these will be in collaboration with the UCount Rewards, where they can then redeem rewards at the retailers that are working with UCount. So push notifications will also be allowed on the application. The users will be updated daily on their current daily budget. This is calculated from the existing balance and days left of the month. So as you can see, the My Budget push notification says that the daily budget spending is 214 Rand. That is for the specific day. Users will also be reminded through the notifications about their current spending and debt payoffs. So if there has been a manual reminder or manual transaction to be paid, the application will then send a push notification to the user to remind them that they have a debt, they have to pay off their debt on these specific days, or they have a budget that they need to work towards. Cybersecurity in the My Budget budgeting app. So it will follow standard bank security procedures, and the clients will therefore be comfortable knowing that the information is safe and secure, as they know that they can trust other standard bank applications. Users can also prompt for a two-step verification for extra security in case they feel they need to be extra safe. Just some further features from the application. Users will be able to switch between users and accounts. So on the left image, we can see that the user signed in is Mary Scott's, and that she has linked two accounts to her name underneath here, where Francis Scott's, who is her spouse, and she's only able to view his information and his budgeting, as he's in full control of his own budgeting app and how he budgets his money. However, she's able to view and edit James Scott's account as he is her child and is a dependent on her. This works as James Scott, who is a child who is under 18 years old, would probably only have a student account or FNB Y account. Under budget settings, the users can also select their budget duration, whether it be weekly, monthly, or annually. They're also able to set their budget start date so that the application knows from when the user is starting their budget plan. The application will also be able to link with all Standard Bank accounts and all Standard Bank products, whether that be your check account, your credit card, your UCount rewards, your Standard Bank home loan, and all other repayments. So the schedule for the rollout plan for this application, the analytics and user experience will be 5 days, design will take 15 days, front-end development 40 days, back-end development also 40 days, and then quality assurance, just to ensure that the product is of optimal performance, will be 30 days. So the overall schedule time is 4 months, which is also 80 days, and this is possible as the stages are able to be stacked into parallel timelines. So we can see at the bottom here the layout and the overlays of the schedule. We can see at the end that deployment takes up 5 days. However, this would occur in 1 day, and that quality assurance continues to run from overlapping the development and deployment, as we want to make sure that the quality of the product is of the optimal, allows for optimal outcome, so that there are no bugs or faults or errors in any point of the development and launch. The budget breakdown. Analytics and user experience has been allocated 60,000 Rand. Design has been allocated 140,000 Rand. Front-end development 550,000 Rand. Back-end development 580,000 Rand. Quality assurance 170,000 Rand. And this all adds up to 1.5 million Rand. So by developing and launching the My Budget app, users will become more loyal and interactive across the Standard Bank network. With more Standard Bank products, they can keep track of their money all in one place. Budgeting with Standard Bank My Budget has never been easier. Thank you.